Hi mums and dads, hi carers, welcome to term 2 and welcome back to school. It's timely that I update you with information regarding COVID-19 and returning to school this term. So you've probably heard in the media that students are allowed to return to school, as are staff, as are visitors, if they are a close family contact and no longer have to remain at home as that close contact. But there are some rules around returning, so I thought I would explain those to you in a little bit more clarity than you might have heard on the media. First of all, if your child or a teacher is a close contact, then yes, you are able to return to school. It's recommended that students wear a mask for the 5 days that they would normally be at home and be back at school, but it's not mandatory. For staff, yes, we must be wearing that mask for those 5 days. If your child is intending on returning to school, then under the close contact rules, you need to let us know at school. So you need to let us know that there's been a confirmed case of COVID in your home, but your child is testing negative and they are going to return to school. That way we can monitor them for symptoms just with that little closer eye on them for you. You must also make sure that your child does a negative rapid antigen test each of the 5 days that they are at school during that traditional close contact time. If they test positive, obviously you need to let us know. You need to register that with New South Wales Health. And if they test negative, then of course they come to school. If they test negative, however, and they have symptoms, please do not send them to school. We'll probably only be back in touch with you later in the day to say that your child is unwell, because our regulations and our expectations are from the department that if a child falls unwell while they're at school, then they must be sent home. If you're a visitor and you have a confirmed COVID case at home and you are a close contact, you are able to visit school. We ask that you wear a mask and let us know that when you come to school. Everything else is fine, it's just sharing that information so we're aware and extra precautions can be taken. The 5th round of rapid antigen tests will be sent home soon to students. We're awaiting a delivery of the next round of rapid antigen tests, and a reminder that it's only symptomatic testing as it was last term. So you'll get some new rapid antigen tests. They could be nasal or they could be the mouth swabs. Either way, please use them for symptomatic testing, or of course if your child is a close contact and they're returning to school. If your child is recovered from COVID-19, so they've been unwell, they've been off school and they've recovered, they're welcome to come back to school, obviously. It's recommended that students wear a mask for another 3 days in indoor settings when they return to school, and our staff will be doing the same if they are COVID positive and recover and return to school. If your child still shows symptoms, please keep them at home. There's no worries about that. Teachers will be in touch with you, but please let us know what your plans are after their isolation period is complete and they are returning to school. And also a reminder that there's no need to test for another 12 weeks following coming out of isolation unless you develop new symptoms or your child develops new symptoms, and our staff will obviously be doing the same. And of course, during this period, we will be maintaining our hygiene and ventilation at school. We'll be encouraging students to regularly wash their hands, to use single-use tissues as opposed to handkerchiefs. We will be encouraging any sneezing or coughing into the elbow, which is good practice. And of course, we will be maintaining our ventilation practices at school with good ventilation through classrooms with windows open. So welcome back. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Our staff will be out and about at bell time at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to welcome all of our students back to school. And if you do come into the playground between 9 and 9:15, a reminder that the parent bell goes at 9:15. We ask you to leave the school site then so students can get ready to come into their classroom with their classmates and their teacher. I'll be back in touch with you with any additional information as soon as I find out about it. And until then, enjoy that last day before you come back to school with your children, and see you really soon. Bye everyone.